Hey, welcome back to Business Credit Builder Part 3 with Isstad Rashadeem. We're going to go ahead and pick up where we left off at on our Part 2 through our Business Credit Builder. This portion will be more involved with the establishing of our credit. So as you see here, establish business reports. Where we left off was 2.2, but just to get a running start to 2.2, let's go ahead and select 2.1 Dun & Bradstreet. If you remember, near the end of our last segment, we went ahead and visited the Dun & Bradstreet number, and that allows us to go ahead and go to 2.2. Now 2.2 is for our business Experian account. Does your business have a profile with business Experian yet? So in our particular case, yes, because we already went through a good majority of these steps. This is where we enter the number and we go for all of that information. Now in the situation to where you don't have it, you can go ahead and open this website. I'll have a monthly fee for you to get into it. This is the website that we want to use to check to see if ours is popping up correctly. We've done it before, so it's popping up there. Basic information, the spelling of the name of the company, the city and state, and search. So as you can see, it shows our trade line here and our BIN number. But you see, this is a different BIN number, and it also has a different address. So when we first got our Secretary of the State filing, our assistant forgot to put the 1, and so now that we have new updated address, even though this has been our real address, it was a clerical mistake, so that gives you a different BIN number. It does the same thing with all the credit reports, which is why the steps will prompt you during the business credit builder. All of those repeat steps about the address and everything, because if you start doing your trade lines or anything like that before you get this corrected, then you'll have this on one, you'll have this on a different one, and they won't match up. Luckily, this isn't our company. We have nothing to worry about there. I can get rid of that one. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the Equifax. Equifax is quite similar. All right, does your business have a profile with business Equifax yet? And it'll run the video, just like previously discussed. We'll have our transcripts in case you need someone else to understand it as well. If we need to check that one, we can go ahead and go to this website here. It's going to ask for a few important things. And mind you, I have permission from my partner to go ahead and let you guys enter the inner workings of how we run our company. So just the name and the state, and push search there. See, this one is pre-clerical, is before, so it shows 0 trade lines. Once the other one adds up or catches up and updates, then we'll show the trade line on that one as well. And then your next step is how to fix the business credit. So even if you're paying a monthly subscription for me to run every step and get everything, all the timing perfect, essentially what it will boil down to is updating reports, business Experian, and our other reports, which may cost some money in subscriptions, as well as when we want to get our trade lines and our trade accounts, which says sometimes over 50. Usually you need to spend over 50 at a minimum just for it to show. So you want to spend over 50 on some of these trade accounts. So for this particular company, we went ahead and grabbed up a Home Depot to show a trading account. It's something that we can use fairly quickly. We got approved for nearly 10,000 right away. But it'll show you different trade accounts that you can use. And right here, it says it pretty clearly to make sure your vendors report, make sure your purchase is over $50. So we need 2 more of those. Of course, when you're spending the money, you want to make sure that you're going at the time frame you want. So in order for you to spend the money in the right way, if you have a trade account as such, you just want to spend it in something that's going to make you the money back if possible. So when you're picking one of your partners, what you're going to want to do is look for partners that can help you in your current business or an adjacent business or something that you need taken care of. For instance, I've used Fiverr and I've used Upwork for different things as far as YouTube and social media and different videos that I need to create. So whenever you're using something like that, you can get a trade line going, and it's something that's going to benefit you as well. Obviously, in this particular company's case, having a Home Depot account, Crescent Consultant can just invest in the company, what you did. So I went ahead and invested in this property right here. Now this property is for sale. It's set to close on Friday. You may have seen this property marketed. It's 4010 Windrift. It's actually owned by Crescent Consultants company. So we went ahead and bought that inside the company. So that'll go ahead and show you, yes, you can buy the property inside of the company as we do. That's one of our business partners. So we only pay a very low amount to get it on the MLS. And then, of course, we have our full team and all of our marketing guys from our main call system go ahead and help promote that everywhere else. That's what we use Mojo for. So all of this has monthly subscriptions, of course. However, if you're invested in a deal that Enlightened Path Realty has, then we'll be able to do all of this. You don't even worry about any of this portion unless you're worrying about it to learn more about it. Then our doors open. You can learn all you like. Other than that, EPR takes care of the actual real estate investment to get it to turn into something like this. You may have seen this property. Very nice property. Get your little before and after here. So to get you a property like that, see if we can pull up something here on Windrift. That will be a flip property. Alright, so let's see some of these pictures we started off with. Well, that's taking a while to load. But this is what we started off with. Not too good looking. And this is what we ended up with. So much better product. They also went ahead and invested in a different property with that same line of credit because we can make the materials go a long way. We went ahead and turned this property into something pretty nice. This one's over in Steeplechase. Now, Enlightened Path Realty bought this property. However, Crescent Consultants, with their line of credit, were able to get a lot of the materials that you see, including the flooring, the vanities, all these different things, while Enlightened Path Realty only had to worry about the labor costs at that point. So they still get paid back everything they invested plus interest on that. So they're making money without even putting any upfront money into the property, only using the credit at that point. And what you can see, that's $9,000 in addition, or I'm sorry, in contrast to putting up $5,000 cash, which most people do, most of our clients. However, this particular client did not, because I went in on the company with them, so I paid all of that up front. So let's see if we can get you a before picture of this one too, because this one underwent a pretty nice transformation. Let's see what we have here. That may be one of our better pictures there. This one, we still have a couple touch-ups getting done. Right now, the date is the 18th of September. That is a flip property as well. See if we can find that same bathroom for you here. And that's the before picture on that bathroom. So we had a little bit of progress on that as well. This rehab is coming out really good. Of course, we have one in Katy as well that'll be coming up pretty shortly. But we get other properties all the time. We have one on the west side right now available, and one in Texas City that we'll be sending out to all of you guys who are listening, so you can see what type of investments we got coming here. Let's go ahead and get back on track here. We've done them personally when we were building our own business by hand, by scratch, which you can only imagine how tedious, how much energy it took, you know, how many hours it took doing it that way. I wish we had this type of tool when we were first getting started, you know. But it's just hard to even think about the amount of energy that took if we didn't have this system to replicate it over and over. That would be crazy. But we still, even though we did it in that way and we put realty in the name, and we fumbled on a couple of little things and time frames, and then getting addresses, and we were running it out of our home, using a portion of our home on our taxes and things of that nature that you guys as entrepreneurs probably understand when it comes to running a business and getting the accounting and taxes in order. This type of setup is so much more better than that, and we were still able to get $30,000 for one of our first fix and flips in Atascocita over by Lake Houston. If you guys remember that property, we may be able to pull up all of these old school properties, since you guys caught me on one of our main computers here. So this is one of our first fix and flips from Hurricane Harvey. So the way that we got this funded is we got a line of credit through ARS, through Home Depot, and through Florence Superstore. And we also got a line of credit for $30,000 that we just pulled out separately. And then because it's such a big rehab, I also worked on this personally, as I'm not scared to do if it gets tight. Now we try to avoid that, because that means I don't get to do things like this, like build our circle up. But it's enjoyable and it saves money, and sometimes it'll get the deal to go through just that much better. So this is how we found this property. You know, Hurricane Harvey tore up a lot of different things. Pictures are self-explanatory. We remember the impact that time frame had on Houston. So that was one of our first ones. Get a couple of the pictures.